Hello everyone. In today's video, we are going to look at Maandi and its effects on an individual. Maandi, if you really see, is Saturn's biggest moon. It also goes by the name Titan. It has been named as Titan very recently, but the word Maandi has been used for a very long time by astrologers in India. Maandi is not used that extensively by many astrologers. However, astrologers in the southern part of India, Kerala, use Maandi extensively. Okay, they use Maandi for predicting uh, the timing of events and for many other aspects. So that's what we are going to see in today's video. Is it worthwhile to consider Maandi? Is it something that can be overlooked? So let's see all of that in today's video. Before going into the astrological aspects, I want to dwell on the astronomical aspects of Maandi. As I said, Maandi has been named as Titan, in the recent past. It is the biggest moon of Saturn. Saturn has got many moons, but this is the biggest one. Okay, and this is the second largest natural satellite in our solar system. What is the first natural satellite in the solar system? It is Moon. Moon is very close to Earth. However, this moon, Saturn's moon, called as Maandi, is quite far from the Earth, but still it affects us. The key point to note is it's bigger than Mercury. We all know the impact Mercury has on our lives. So, if we have a planet that is bigger than Mercury, or if we have a satellite, natural satellite that is bigger than Mercury, you can imagine, right? You can imagine the kind of impact Maandi is going to have in one's life. Okay, it's been discovered, in 1655 by the Dutch astronomer. However, the rishis in India, have been referring to the Titan's moon, for a long, long time, for thousands of years, so it's not a recent phenomenon, right? So there are references to Maandi, in Vedic texts, especially related to astrology, right? So bottom line is, Maandi is something that is worth looking at in one's horoscope, for the simple reason it's bigger than Mercury, right? And it's been there for a long, long time, right? So let's look at what are the benefits of Maandi, in different houses. That's what we are concerned, right? So Maandi is Saturn's moon, so it's going to reflect Saturn's qualities a lot. So Maandi is basically a malefic. It's not a benefic. So that's the first thing that you need to keep in mind. Okay, it reflects a lot of Saturn's negative aspects, and there is a strong past life connection, to Maandi, right? So astrology itself, what we say, your current life is based on what you have done in the past, but more than any other planet, Maandi represents, the past life karma. So wherever Maandi is posited, right, there is a strong past life karma acting, right? So that's the first thing that you need to keep in mind. Being a first rate malefic, it does well in 3, 6, 10, and 11. Okay, rest of the houses, it won't do a great job. Okay, so keep this in mind. So when I say 3, 6, 10, and 11, right, these are not especially 6th house, right? 6th house is not a very positive house. It's a house of deaths, enemies, and diseases. So Maandi will destroy, your enemies. Okay, will destroy your illnesses. So Maandi in 6th house is good, just like Saturn in 6th house is considered very good. So Maandi in 6 and 11 are generally considered extremely positive in a horoscope. Maandi does well in 10th house as well. Okay, 11th house, you may be aware that is the house of gains. 10th house is the house of profession. Okay, in 10th house, Maandi will get you a lot of success in your profession, but the individual is very cunning, okay, very selfish to achieving one's goal. Everyone is selfish, right, in today's world, but the level of selfishness will be a notch higher for people with Maandi in 10th house. Even in 3rd house, Maandi does well, right? 3rd house is about, the initiatives, your vigor, vitality, everything, right? But it's also about siblings, right? So Mandi in third house, affects your siblings, especially younger siblings, right? But helps in other aspects of the third house, like confidence, valor, strength, vitality, and things like that, right? So in my experience, it's worthwhile to consider Mandi, right? Especially Mandi in seventh house, is a very problematic one, because what I have seen is, the horoscope will look picture perfect from many aspects for marriage, right, and married life. However, the individual will either not be married, or having significant issues in married life. So if you look at where Mandi is posited, invariably it is posited in seventh house, right? So do consider Mandi in your astrological predictions, because it can give you a lot of insights, right? That won't be apparent from the positioning of the other planets. Okay, so that's what I wanted to cover in today's video. Until I see you in another video, thank you. Bye bye.